Hey, welcome back to another pickups video. This one I actually went to the Texas thrift store and also I got some Mercari pickups. Well, Goodwill's been kind of dead lately, so I couldn't really find anything, but Texas thrift store had a little bit of stuff, not too much, but they were pretty cheap, so I had to pick it up. First off, we'll go with the Texas thrift store real quick. First thing I got was a Game Boy Advance game, and it was American Idol, but it was only like, it says $3.98, but it's 50% off, so it was like $2 for a Game Boy Advance game. Not too bad, so another one added to the collection on that. Next up, just loose disc games. Kind of like when I picked up that Suikoden 2, they had a lot of loose disc games again. Not really expensive games, but first one is for Xbox 360, Diablo 3. It's a pretty good game for the Xbox 360 and a good price for it, and it's in pretty good condition, I remember. Yeah, and light scratches on it, not too bad, so this should be easy and playable. Next up, we have 3 PlayStation games. So the first one is, these are like, came out to 50% off too, so it was $3, so it came out to $1.50 each. So first one for PlayStation is Big Race USA, and that one is just the disc only again. It's kind of scratched up, but these ones are pretty much easier and still playable. A lot of PlayStation games, even though they get heavily scratched, a lot of them play still actually really well. So Big Race USA for PlayStation. Next one up is Ford Racing for the PlayStation. This one's really dusty. If you could tell, it's just a lot of dust. It's not really scratched up too bad. PlayStation loose disc only. Then last but not least for the PlayStation loose disc is Test Drive 5 for the PlayStation. This one has some pretty good scratches in it, but I should be able to resurface it and put it back to a good condition of working. Next up, went to the Base Exchange. This one was like, says $39.95, but it was like 75% clearance, so I came out to like a little bit more than 75% off they gave me. So it came out to like $6-7 for this game. Nintendo 3DS, codename Steam, brand new in the, what's it called, case sealed. So pretty interesting. Didn't have it, so I was like, might as well pick it up since it was really cheap. And sometimes on base at the Base Exchange, if you know any military people, they usually discount a lot of the old stuff that's been sitting on the shelf for a long time to like 75% off. So not too bad of a bad deal on that one. Next up for the Texas thrift store is, this one was 50% off again, so $2 for the Ant Bully. Do not have this one. So a lot of the stuff I picked up was stuff that I didn't have, so all this stuff is no doubles this time. So this one's in pretty good condition, slight scratches on it, so another one added to the collection. No manual on this one, but in a good condition case. Next one after this one's in not of a good condition of a case, but I could swap it out. Didn't have this one. TV Superstar Speed the Ultimate Star PS3 game. And this one is just game and disc only. Take a look at the CDs in really good condition here. Some scuff marks, but that can be wiped off easily. So not too bad on that one. Next up for the Texas thrift store, last but not least, this one is Big Beach Sports for the Wii. This one is complete game case and manual. The case is really bad condition. It looks like a lot of plastic scratches on plastic, but the insert's really good. I could just swap it out and make a new nice copy on that one. So one Wii game today on that one. So a total of how many games for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. 10 games for this one. Not too bad for a Texas thrift store. And last but not least, picked up two games from Mercari. First one is actually, since I have the Sharp Famicom Twin, Family Twin, which plays the basically the Nintendo disc, what's it called, floppy disk drive on it on the system. Pretty interesting system. These games are getting pretty expensive, so every time I see a deal for these things, I'll pick it up. I had some extra credit, so I think it came out to $11 for this game. Not expensive, but it's Konami's Billiards. It's kind of hard, you can't really read it there, but it's Billiards, and it's pretty neat how they do this thing with the disc. You can kind of see there's indentations on the bottom of the Nintendo. That's how they prevented it from being copyrighted or copied or making duplicates of it. But they were able to make copies easily from this by just actually cutting like a square hole where those things in. So it kind of made this didn't have no purpose to it basically. So it was easy to copyright these games and make third-party games from other companies. So pretty neat, and I like the cases. They're pretty interesting. It's like, being in a floppy disk, it kind of brings back the nostalgia of it, so pretty nice to have. The only problem with these ones, these do wear out after time because they're the floppy disks, so that little ribbon right there actually gets damaged pretty easy, or over time it just doesn't work anymore since they're really, really old. But this one worked fine, same as I only have 2 games for this floppy drive system, which is, I think it was Mario Golf and this this one. So 2 games for this one, slowly building up that one, I guess you could say. But really interesting nostalgia, and it's hard to find this stuff, so it's pretty neat to see these things around. So Japanese collection floppy disk Nintendo game. So, and last but not least, I got another N64 game. It was actually pretty pricey for this game, and looks like they put a label, like a protective label over this one. But overall, it's an uncommon sports title for the N64. They go for around 15, 20 bucks for this game. So I think it was like $14 I got it for. So it's not too bad. So this one is complete, and it is International Superstar Soccer 98 for the Nintendo 64. I tested it, opened up the cartridge. It's kind of funny because somebody put like a laminating seal on top of this thing. It's weird, but it's original. So pretty neat to have this game to the collection. Happy to have it. Of course, they're not going to make... I've never seen copies or duplicates of sports titles at all. That's like not worth it to them in their profit margin. So pretty neat to have that one to it. So that gets me a little bit closer to the N64 collection. So overall, not too bad of a pickups. Kind of sad about the Goodwill not having anything, but overall, I'm satisfied with my pickups. Again, getting like 10 to 15 games per week, it increases your collection drastically within a short period of time frame. 10 games, 54, 56 weeks in a year. If you add the 10 games, it's like 500 plus games you can have in 1 year. So your collection can get really huge. So overall, satisfied with the pickups and ready to do the next week's Goodwill searching, thrift store searching, and see what I can find. Again, thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. You take care.